Good afternoon, everybody. Today I'm just gonna talk a little bit about our ducks here and what we use for a water source for them to splash in and also just for them to drink in. So yeah, I'm gonna show you around the pasture a little bit. We're having all kinds of fun today because there's just puddles laying around the pasture. It rained a lot yesterday, so they're splashing around. First I'm gonna walk down here. It's the marshy area of our property. Yeah, gets really wet down here. It all kind of runs into a pond over there down there at the neighbor's yard by the road. But yeah, this is the ducks' favorite spot. As soon as you let them out of the barn in the morning, they dart for down here. As you can see, yeah, it's super wet down here right now. Yeah, I mean, this is kind of what made us think about getting ducks a little bit. We had this area that was just wet, and so we thought, hey, you know what? I'm sure ducks would love it, so let's give it a shot. But yeah, it's not always wet down here. If we have a really big dry spell, it dries up. But most of the time, there's some water down here that they can swim in and splash in. So yeah. They love this a lot. Ducks love to have somewhere that they can splash in, swim in. They also need to have some kind of water source in order for them to mate. So it's another good reason to have a water source. If you don't have a water source, you can always just use a baby pool or make your own little homemade pond or something, but they're really messy as far as making everything a muddy mess, so that would be fun cleaning out. I wouldn't want to do it. We do have a little pool over there for them that just fills with rainwater sometimes, or we'll fill it up if it's dry. So yeah, I wanted to explain a little bit what we use for their water, just because they are so messy. They're constantly splashing in the water. It's really hard to keep your barn dry because of that. So this water here we originally had inside the barn. It also had this shield on top of it, which we kind of just gave up on, honestly. They still just tried to splash in it. It really didn't help anything, and it made it a pain in the butt to take off to clean out because you're constantly cleaning this water out. But yeah, so this used to be in the barn. They were making too much of a mess. So we put it outside, and it's working a lot better out here. I'll show you what we replaced it with inside to help with the mess. But yeah, you can see it's really easy to clean out. They have it really dirty right now, so to clean it out, we just kind of, just dump it out. This is why it's so nice that it's outside, because you can't just do this in the barn. You have to take a bucket in there or something to dump it in, and it was just a big pain in the butt. So yeah, that's automatic water. We just have it hooked up to our hose. There's some ducks in here. They might not like that I'm invading their space, but we're gonna go in here. So yeah, like I said, it's really hard to keep your duck areas dry. Honestly, it's almost impossible. You gotta put new shavings down here and there. They poop a lot. They play in the water all the time. But this is something my husband put together a little while ago. We were trying to think of something that wouldn't make quite a mess that they can't splash in. It's just a 5-gallon bucket. We fill it up. It's empty right now. We'll fill it up before we put them in for the night. They can just get the water outside for now. But yeah, so it's a 5-gallon bucket, and he installed nipples on the bottom. And it just works really well. They can't splash in it. They can only get out what they drink for the most part. I mean, there is some runoff, obviously, when they're drinking it. We made this little tray here. It's just a tray with a wire on top. For now, the water just all sits in the tray. Eventually, we would like to hook up some kind of a pipe system that leads to the outside there, so it can drain itself. But that's another job for another day. We did try not having water in here at night and putting their food away so they couldn't eat either, but that just slowed down their egg production, and so that's when we decided we were going to go this route. And yeah, it's working really well for us. Like I said, I feel like there's no perfect way to do it, but if anybody has any suggestions of other ways, I would love to know. Another thing we have to work on is building some nest boxes. We have a couple ideas floating around in our heads, but we haven't really decided exactly what we want to do with that. For now, we just kind of have little holes here that we make sure we keep some straw and shavings in, but I mean, the eggs still are going to get a little dirty. Like, they're just, ducks are messy. You just can't get away from it. But that's what we're doing for now. If anybody has any cool nest box ideas that work well for them or if successful, shoot us a comment. Let us know. But yeah, that's how we're doing it around here for now. I'm sure we'll keep learning on how to better it. Thanks for watching our video, and don't forget to subscribe to our page and like and comment. Have a great one.